stop for a moment. Wherever you are in the world right now, I want you to notice something. What country are you watching this from? What time is it where you are? Maybe it's late at night. Maybe it's early morning. Maybe you've been scrolling, distracted, unsure, and yet here you are. You are watching this for a reason, and your heart knows it. Have you ever felt like your life is quietly ending, even while you keep living the same routines? That restless, uneasy feeling inside you, the one you try to ignore, is not random. It is a call. And what if I told you that everything you have been holding on to, everything you have been struggling for, is being taken away, not to punish you, but to prepare you for something far greater? Right now, your soul knows it. Something is ending, something is beginning, and the choices you make in this next hour will decide whether you step into your next season ready or stay trapped in the life you thought was safe. Tonight, I am going to reveal truths that most people never understand until it's too late. Truths about why your heart feels heavy, why your relationships and plans keep failing, why loneliness and pain follow you even when you try to run from them. If you watch carefully, you will discover what is quietly being prepared for you. A new season, a new life, a version of yourself that could not have existed in the old one. But here's the challenge: you must stay until the end. Every word matters. Every lesson is a key. If you leave now, it passes you by. If you stay, by the end, your heart will awaken. Something inside you will shift. Something that will make you see your life and yourself forever differently. Are you ready to see the truth? Are you ready to confront your own heart? Because what comes next is not for the faint of heart, it is for those willing to change everything, to leave the old behind, and to step into the life they were always meant to live. Sometimes in life, the people, plans, and things we rely on begin to fall apart. A friend disappoints you, a job or opportunity disappears, or the life you thought you were building suddenly feels unstable. In those moments, it is natural to feel lost, hurt, or even scared. But what you are experiencing is not punishment, and it is not failure. It is a kind of mercy that comes through difficulty. When everything you trusted begins to fail, Allah is not abandoning you. Instead, He is gently guiding your heart to understand where true strength really comes from. The heart was never meant to depend only on what it can see or touch. People, plans, and possessions can help us, but they cannot hold the weight of our soul. The more we rely on them, the more fragile we become. This breaking is a way of teaching the heart to lean on something that will never fail. It is a call to trust the unseen, to anchor yourself in the eternal source of support. When the world seems to collapse around you, it is not a sign that you are losing. It is a sign that you are being prepared to stand on a higher ground, one that cannot be shaken by anything temporary. True trust, real peace, is carved into the heart only when there is nowhere else to lean. And when you reach that place, you discover a strength you never knew existed, a quiet certainty that no matter what changes or disappears, you will never be truly alone. Everything that falls away is making room for something greater to hold you, something that will never fail or disappoint. Sometimes life feels heavy, and it is not always clear why. You try your best, you do what you believe is right, and yet the results are not what you hoped for. Things do not go your way. Relationships fail, opportunities are lost, and dreams feel distant. In those moments, it is easy to think that life is unfair, that the universe is against you, or that something is wrong with you. But this is not true. What is happening is not punishment. It is realignment. It is the quiet, invisible work of shaping your heart to receive what truly belongs to you. Pain is often the sign that something false is leaving your life. The soul resists change because change can be uncomfortable, even when it is for your benefit. What you are holding on to might have once been useful, but it no longer fits the person you are becoming. Life hurts when it asks you to let go of the familiar, even if the familiar was holding you back. Every ache, every disappointment, every quiet moment of sadness is guiding you away from what would have eventually caused more harm. It is important to understand that pain is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that your heart is alive and growing. Like gold that must pass through fire to become pure, your heart passes through challenges to become stronger, softer, and wiser. You might not see it now, but the discomfort you feel is shaping your ability to receive something far greater than what you could have held before. The lessons in these difficult times are not always obvious. Sometimes they come quietly, through the small shifts in your thoughts, the moments of reflection, or the simple awareness that nothing in life is permanent. Sufi wisdom reminds us that every trial, every loss, every silent struggle is part of a greater plan. Even when life seems to be falling apart, it is falling into place in ways you cannot yet understand. What you are experiencing is also teaching patience. Patience is not merely waiting, it is learning to trust the process, to trust yourself, and to trust the unseen guidance that shapes your life. When you accept pain as a teacher instead of an enemy, it transforms. You begin to see that each difficulty was not meant to break you, but to awaken you. You begin to recognize that every challenge has prepared your heart for a deeper peace, a deeper love, and a clearer understanding of your path. Remember, nothing you endure is wasted. Even the moments that feel empty or meaningless are shaping the heart in ways you will appreciate in the future. The soul is learning to release what is not yours to carry, to open space for what is meant for you, and to align more fully with the life that awaits. Pain is never random. It is a guide, a silent hand leading you toward truth, clarity, and a deeper connection to the unseen support that has always been present, even when it feels far away. There comes a moment in life when you realize that the life you once knew, the habits you once relied on, and the person you once were cannot walk with you into what is coming. Everything that shaped you up to now has a limit, and if you try to carry it forward, it will weigh you down. The things, people, and patterns that once kept you safe or gave you comfort may now feel heavy, uncomfortable, or even suffocating. This is natural, and it is part of the process. What you were built to survive is not what you were built to live fully. Many people resist this truth because letting go feels like loss. You may feel afraid to leave behind the familiar, even if it no longer serves you. You may worry that giving up the past will leave a void too large to fill. But the truth is, holding on to what is over only blocks you from stepping into what is ready for you. Life asks for a surrender, a gentle release, so that the new can take its place. The heart cannot carry the old and embrace the new at the same time. Letting go does not mean failure or weakness, it means wisdom. It means recognizing that the world you are entering requires a different version of yourself, one with new patience, new understanding, and new strength. Your old self was built to face the challenges of yesterday. Your future self needs freedom from the past, the patterns of thinking, the fears, the habits, and even the ways you defined yourself may no longer fit the life that is waiting for you. It is often in these moments of transition that the soul feels most unsettled. You might feel restless, lost, or uncertain. You might wonder if you are making the right choice, or if you are moving too fast or too slow. But the unsettled feeling is a sign that your soul is being prepared for something greater. Your heart is being taught to trust the invisible guidance that shapes your life. Every discomfort is a teacher, showing you what to release, what to leave behind, and what to carry forward. The process may feel lonely because not everyone is meant to walk this new path with you. People who once fit your life perfectly may no longer match the energy of your soul. The work is often private, hidden, and personal. You are learning to walk in alignment with a life that is waiting for you, not with the life that has already passed. It requires courage, patience, and above all, trust in the unseen support that has always been guiding you. The new season requires you to become someone who can hold more, love deeper, and live freer than before. It asks you to release what you thought defined you, so that your true self can emerge. The life you are moving toward will not recognize the old version of you. It needs a new heart, a new mindset, and a new soul. Letting go is not losing it, is making space for the fullness that is meant for you. When you embrace this truth, the fear begins to soften. You realize that every ending in your life is actually a beginning in disguise. Every door that closes creates space for a door that was meant to open. The person you are becoming will step into a life that could not have been possible while you were holding on to the old. Trust that the process is deliberate, and that the path ahead is waiting for the version of you that is willing to release what no longer serves your highest good. There are times in life when everything feels quiet. The noise of the world fades, the answers you expected do not arrive, and even your own heart seems restless. It is easy to feel lost in these moments, as if nothing is moving, as if life has paused. But this silence is not emptiness. It is the space where transformation is quietly taking place. It is in these quiet moments, away from distractions, that your soul is being rebuilt and strengthened. The world often teaches us to look for movement, for results, for confirmation that we are on the right path. But true change does not always happen in a visible way. Just as the roots of a tree grow deep beneath the soil, unseen, so too does the soul grow in silence. This quietness is intentional. It is the invisible work of preparing your heart to receive what it has not yet been able to hold. The mind may grow anxious, asking, "Why is nothing happening?" But this is exactly the moment when the most important work is happening deep within, where it cannot be measured or rushed. When you feel disconnected or uncertain, know that this is part of the process. Your heart is learning to wait without losing hope, to trust without seeing, and to grow without immediate reward. Silence teaches patience, teaches resilience, and teaches the ability to recognize the subtle signs that guide you toward what is meant for you. It is teaching you to rely less on external validation and more on the inner compass that has always been present. In this quiet, you begin to notice yourself more clearly. You notice the patterns of your thoughts, the true desires of your heart, and the fears that have been quietly guiding your actions. Silence allows you to see the truth without distraction, to understand what truly matters, and to recognize what no longer serves your growth. It is in this stillness that you start to shed illusions, pretenses, and attachments that have held you back. The work done in this silence is often invisible to others, and sometimes even to yourself at first. But it is creating a foundation that will support you in ways nothing else can. You are being prepared for challenges that require strength, patience, and depth, and for blessings that require a heart wide enough to receive them fully. The soul that learns to rest in quiet develops clarity, balance, and insight that cannot be gained through noise or distraction. You may feel impatient, wondering how long the silence will last, or questioning whether anything is happening at all. But know that every moment of quiet is shaping your capacity to recognize what is coming. The work is happening slowly and carefully because it must be done with precision and care. The soul cannot be rushed into readiness. It must grow naturally, deeply, and securely. In time, you will look back and realize that the moments of silence were not empty. They were the most important chapters in your preparation. You will understand that during the times when nothing seemed to change, everything was changing within you. Your strength, your patience, your awareness, and your trust were being cultivated quietly, deliberately, and perfectly. The silence is a gift. It is the gentle shaping of the heart that allows you to step into what is next fully prepared. Embrace it, trust it, and allow yourself to be formed by it. The unseen work of the heart is always more powerful than what is visible, and the life that awaits you is being carefully prepared in this quiet space, ready for the person you are becoming. There are seasons in life when you feel alone, even when people are around you. You may notice your circle shrinking, friends drifting away, or familiar faces no longer understanding the changes happening within you. At first, this loneliness can feel heavy, painful, or even frightening. It can make you question yourself, your worth, or the path you are on. But this solitude is not emptiness. It is a sacred space. It is a quiet classroom for your heart, a private place where the soul is being strengthened and refined. In this quietness, you begin to meet yourself without masks. You discover who you are when no one is watching, when no one is expecting anything from you. You face your fears, your doubts, your longings, and your deepest truths. This process may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. The heart cannot fully grow while constantly performing for the approval of others. Solitude removes pretense and leaves only sincerity. It allows the soul to breathe freely, to expand without constraint, and to reconnect with what is real and essential. Loneliness also teaches discernment. You start to see which relationships, environments, and habits truly nourish you, and which only drain your energy. It is a season of learning to choose wisely, to protect your heart, and to prioritize what aligns with your highest good. The soul becomes quieter, more aware, and more sensitive to the things that matter most. You learn that not everyone is meant to walk with you into the life that awaits, and that is okay. Those who are truly meant to be part of your journey will remain naturally, without effort or forcing. This period of solitude is also a time for the heart to practice trust. When you are alone, you must learn to rely on the unseen guidance that has always been present. You realize that you are not truly abandoned, even if it feels that way. Life has a way of bringing exactly what you need at the exact moment it is meant to arrive, and your moments of quiet preparation are shaping you to receive it fully. In the stillness, you begin to develop patience, resilience, and an inner calm that cannot be shaken by the opinions, distractions, or pressures of the world. During this time, your relationship with yourself deepens. You discover strengths, capacities, and understandings that you could not have found in the noise of life. You learn to listen to your intuition, to honor your emotions, and to act from a place of clarity rather than reaction. Every moment alone, every quiet hour, every pause is forming the foundation for the next season of your life. The loneliness is not a punishment. It is a preparation for the depth, peace, and fullness that is coming. You may long for connection, for reassurance, for comfort. That longing is natural, but the soul is being trained to hold itself, to find completeness within, and to recognize that true companionship and support are built on alignment, not mere proximity. When the time comes, the relationships, opportunities, and experiences that enter your life will resonate with this new depth, and you will be ready to receive them fully. Embrace the quiet. Cherish the moments when you feel alone. See them as the sacred training ground of the heart. Every tear, every thought, every reflective moment is shaping you into someone who can love fully, trust fully, and walk boldly into the life that is waiting. Solitude is the gift of preparation, and it is within this space that your soul is being readied for what is truly meant for you. Life often asks you to trust in ways that feel impossible. You may find yourself in situations where the outcome is uncertain, where the path ahead is unclear, and where every logical solution seems to fail. In these moments, fear can creep in, doubts can multiply, and your mind may demand control. Yet this is exactly the moment when your heart is being invited to trust at a deeper level, not in what is visible, not in what can be controlled, but in the unseen wisdom that guides your life. This kind of trust is not easy. It does not come with guarantees or immediate rewards. It asks you to surrender the need to understand everything, to release the desire to predict, plan, or manipulate outcomes. True trust asks you to accept that life is unfolding according to a design far greater than your own understanding. When the heart learns this, it begins to experience a peace that is unshakable, even in the midst of uncertainty. You may question, how can I trust when everything is falling apart? The answer lies in recognizing that the falling apart is not a punishment, it is preparation. Every disappointment, delay, or closed door is an opportunity to let go of reliance on the temporary and imperfect. Every challenge teaches you to stand firm in the face of uncertainty, to move forward without guarantee, and to believe that what is meant for you will find you, no matter the obstacles. Deep trust transforms the heart. When you learn to rely on this invisible guidance, fear begins to lose its power. Anxiety no longer dominates your thoughts, and the weight of uncertainty begins to lighten. You start to notice that life carries you forward in ways you never expected. Opportunities, people, and blessings arrive at precisely the right moment, and often in ways that surpass anything you could have imagined. The heart that trusts deeply recognizes that nothing is wasted, and every step, even those that feel uncertain, has been leading it to exactly where it needs to be. This trust also allows the heart to act with clarity. When the mind is clouded with fear or obsession over outcomes, decisions are often reactive and misaligned. But when the heart trusts, it sees the path more clearly, feels guided, and moves with wisdom rather than desperation. Every action becomes lighter, every choice becomes more aligned with your true purpose, and the soul begins to move through life with a quiet certainty. It is important to remember that this trust is learned gradually. It is cultivated through repeated practice, through small acts of surrender, through letting go of control over minor details, through observing that life continues to support you even when you cannot see the full picture. Over time, trust becomes not just an idea, but a natural state of being, a calm, steady force within you that cannot be shaken by the changing tides of life. The heart that has learned this trust becomes resilient, steady, and ready. It can face uncertainty without panic. It can embrace challenges without despair, and it can move through life without clinging to what is passing. The deep trust you are cultivating now is preparing you to receive blessings, opportunities, and connections that will require a heart fully surrendered and fully aware. It is shaping you into someone who can walk boldly into the unknown, knowing that you are guided, supported, and never truly alone. There is a subtle test that comes during the transitions in life, the temptation to return to what has already left your path. It is natural to feel drawn back to familiarity, to what once felt safe or comfortable. You may find yourself thinking about old relationships, old routines, or old ways of being, and wondering if you made a mistake in letting them go. Your mind may tell you that going back is easier, safer, or wiser, but this is precisely the moment when your heart is being called to a higher understanding. Returning to what has left your life is not simply a decision about convenience. It is a choice that shapes the course of your soul. The things, people, and patterns that are no longer part of your life are being removed for a reason. They are creating space for what is truly meant for you, what aligns with your growth, and what will bring lasting peace. Going back may bring temporary comfort, but it will block the blessings that are waiting for you in the next season. The life that is ready to embrace you requires a heart free from the attachments that no longer serve it. It is difficult because familiarity feels safe, even when it is no longer nourishing. You may feel nostalgia or longing, imagining that the past could once again bring security or happiness. But the soul knows differently. Your inner self recognizes that the path forward is different from the path behind. What you left behind cannot sustain the person you are becoming. The mind may try to convince you otherwise, but your deeper self understands that true growth always moves forward, never backward. Trust is the key in these moments. Trust that what has been removed is not a loss, but a preparation. Trust that life is guiding you toward experiences, people, and opportunities that will match your depth, your clarity, and your readiness. Every closure in life, every ending, every door that quietly shuts, is making room for something greater. Nothing is random, nothing is wasted. Everything serves a purpose in shaping the person you are becoming and preparing the life that is waiting for you. You may feel fear when you consider leaving the familiar behind, but this fear is part of the process. Fear is the measure of how much the heart is being stretched. It is not meant to paralyze you. It is meant to show you that you are stepping into something bigger than yourself. When you face this fear with patience and trust, you will find strength you did not know you had. The heart that resists going backward becomes capable of moving forward with confidence, clarity, and grace. Do not underestimate the power of letting go. Letting go is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is courage. It is the conscious choice to align yourself with the path that is meant for your highest good. Every attachment that leaves your life, every person or situation that fades away, is a step toward a future that matches the fullness of your heart. When you honor these endings, you honor yourself. You honor the unseen guidance that has been shaping your life all along. Eventually, you will look back and see that what left your life was never truly yours to carry. You will realize that every departure, every ending, was a divine preparation for what was waiting to enter your life. The space created by letting go is where the blessings, opportunities, and connections of your next season will arrive. And when they do, you will meet them with a heart ready, a soul prepared, and a spirit that has learned the true strength of surrender. Everything you are going through now is shaping you for what is coming next. Life may feel slow, uncertain, or even heavy at times, but every moment is preparing your heart, your mind, and your soul for a future that matches your growth. The challenges, the delays, the quiet nights, and even the moments of doubt are not meaningless. They are forming your capacity to receive blessings, opportunities, and experiences that could not have been held by the heart you had before. Your heart is being softened so that it can hold deeper love, greater joy, and more genuine connection. It is being strengthened so that it can withstand the challenges that will come with growth, success, or responsibility. It is being purified so that your intentions, your actions, and your choices align with the life you are meant to live. Every difficulty you face, every disappointment, every moment when you feel tested is teaching you something essential: patience, discernment, humility, and trust. These qualities will serve as the foundation for your new season. Sometimes you may wonder if all this preparation will ever lead to fulfillment. You may look at your life and see only struggle or uncertainty. But remember that preparation often happens quietly, behind the scenes. Like a seed planted in the soil, the transformation begins invisibly. Roots are growing, strength is developing, and when the time comes, the growth will be visible. You will step into a new season fully equipped, fully ready, and fully aligned with what is meant for you. The new season of your life requires a different version of yourself. It asks for someone who can embrace change, trust deeply, act with clarity, and love without reservation. The person you are becoming is being formed through everything you experience now. Every tear, every challenge, every lonely moment, and every failure is shaping you into someone capable of handling more than you could imagine. The life that awaits you is not for the person you were yesterday, it is for the person you are becoming today. Do not rush the process, and do not despair in the waiting. The timing of your life is being carefully guided. The spaces created by what has left your life are making room for what is meant to arrive. The delays, the challenges, and the quiet moments are all part of a careful preparation for the fullness that is waiting. When this new season arrives, it will not feel forced or hurried. It will feel calm, steady, and unmistakably right. You will know in your heart that everything you endured was necessary to reach this moment. Your readiness is as important as the blessings themselves. What you are experiencing now is a form of training, training the heart to receive, training the mind to trust, and training the soul to recognize what is truly aligned with your purpose. The life that is prepared for you will not overwhelm you, because your heart has been carefully shaped to meet it. Every challenge you have faced was part of this shaping. Every disappointment taught you patience, every loss taught you surrender, and every quiet moment taught you awareness. When the new season finally arrives, you will enter it with gratitude, clarity, and confidence. You will recognize that nothing in your past was wasted, nothing was random, and everything you experienced was exactly what you needed to prepare you for the life ahead. The fullness of this new chapter will match the depth, strength, and wisdom you have cultivated along the way. You will finally see that every difficulty, every challenge, and every moment of waiting was a gift, a preparation for a life more beautiful and aligned than you could have imagined. And in this, you will realize the greatest truth. Everything you endured, everything you released, and everything you learned was leading you to the version of life and self that you were always meant to become. The journey was not easy, but it was necessary. And now, you are ready to step forward, fully prepared, fully aligned, and fully embraced by the life that awaits you. As this hour comes to an end, I want you to pause and feel what has been spoken. Every challenge you have faced, every moment of doubt, every tear, every lonely night, they were all shaping you for what is coming next. Nothing you have endured was wasted. Nothing you have lost was taken without reason. Everything was preparing you to step into a life that your heart has always longed for, even when you could not see it. Remember this: the old life, the old habits, the old fears, they are not yours to carry into the new season. What you are becoming requires courage, patience, and trust in the unseen guidance that has always been with you. When you embrace this, you will step forward with clarity, peace, and a quiet certainty that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Do not rush, do not doubt. Trust yourself, trust your journey. The heart that has been prepared will recognize the blessings when they arrive. The soul that has been refined will welcome the new season fully, with gratitude, with strength, and with deep awareness. Carry these lessons with you. Let them guide your choices, your thoughts, and your actions. Let them remind you that life is not random, that everything has a purpose, and that every ending is a doorway to something greater. And now, as you leave this moment, take with you this truth: you are ready. The new season is waiting. Step into it fully, with courage, with trust, and with the certainty that the life you were always meant to live is beginning right now.